All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to make our official E3 wish list. I have some ideas, but I want to hear from you guys. We're just going to keep this discussion right now to just Nintendo. If you are a Nintendo fan, and again, I'll be putting a number after it to let you know how likely I think your wish is. How should we start this, chat? Should we start by Zelda stuff? Should we start by... You know what? Let's start with something real quick. One thing that I think is pretty darn likely... Why is this song so loud? One thing that I think is pretty darn likely to happen for this E3, especially with it being 40 minutes long, is I'm wearing the shirt, we were listening to the song. I think we are getting a new Super Smash Bros. Character for sure. Out of anything else that's happening this E3, that is the thing I am the most certain of. In fact, I will be absolutely shocked if we don't get a Smash Bros. Character. So, I am going to put 5. I think out of everything that's going to be coming out of E3, the thing we're most likely to get is new Smash Fighter. And I'm saying that's a 5. I think that's almost guaranteed at this point. But the question is, chat, we have 2 fighters left. We have 2 Smash Bros. Fighters left. Who do you think it could possibly even be? I feel like everything's done. We've gone through everything. That's what we're doing. That's literally what we're doing right now, Septal. We're talking about Nintendo's E3 coming up in less than 2 weeks. What we expect, right now the discussion is just on Smash Bros. Just on Smash Bros. We're going to move on to like Zelda, other things, Metroid, stuff like that. But I think the most like surefire thing that we're going to get is a Smash Bros. Fighter. But who do you think it's going to be? It's funny that you say that, mine, because like I would not be that surprised if that was the last fighter. But we have 2 left. Do you actually think E3 2018 is how you found this channel? Well, we're going to be back streaming E3 again in a little over a week. A little over a week, about a week and a half. A week and a half we'll be live covering all the big press conferences. Guys, 2020 sucked for me, man. It sucked for everybody, honestly. I was depressed. All my favorite things were gone. I couldn't go to anime conventions. And now guess what? 2021 is so good. Not only did I've already had so much fun, so many good games. I know, my health has maybe not been the best this year, but the fact that I'm going to an anime convention, then E3 is happening 1 week after the other is just something that would have never happened last year. So I'm happy that E3 is back, baby. Joker from Batman will be in Smash because he's a crazy psychopath. Okay. We're listening to some stoner ass music here. There we go. This is much better. Nice, dude. I was fully vaccinated about a week and a half ago. I don't want another Fire Emblem character. If it's another Fire Emblem character, I'm smashing my computer on stream. I'm taking out a hammer and I'm smashing my computer on stream and quitting streaming forever. But last year wasn't the same without E3. Not to say it was the worst thing. No, it wasn't the worst thing, but it definitely didn't add to it. Like, I missed it, you know? I've been watching E3 with my friends and stream, like, even years before I started streaming. It all started E3 2011. Was the very first E3 I ever watched, and ever since then, I made it a tradition. My friends and I used to get pizza, we'd get some badges, we'd get Japanese snacks, drinks, and we would spend the entire day watching press conference after press conference. It was like our Super Bowl. You know, it was like our Super Bowl, and it was just some of the best memories ever. It was awesome to watch all this E3 stuff. Quote from Cave Story. Honestly, though, like, prior to this, like, there was, Crash Bandicoot. I was gonna say, I feel like there's, like, no hints about who it could be. Like, I remember everybody was like, do you think it's going to be Dante from Devil May Cry? But then it was Sephiroth, so that got ruled out. I remember when Banjo-Kazooie was rumored, and then that was true. I remember when everybody was surprised by Joker from Persona. Byleth was a surprise, but for a bad one for me. Gosh, what else? Who's Min Min? I remember we were talking about the arms fighter. Pyrrha, Mithra was a surprise. Sans was a big deal. What about pizza? Can I not eat like onions, pizza sauce? Can't have pizza sauce. Can't have any of the can't have pepperoni or sausage. Can't have cheese. That all of it, really. I can't have pizza sauce, cheese, onions, or like butter or oil or any of that stuff. Pretty much all of it. Yeah, I can't have any pizza sauce or cheese. Like, I had mac and cheese the other day, but it was vegan mac and cheese. Like, it was fake cheese. It was pasta noodles, and then it was like pumpkin and squash that was made up the cheese sauce. So I actually don't mind about my diet. I mean, it does suck, but obviously I just care about the symptoms. That's all I care about. I don't care about having to eat healthy. I just don't want to feel the symptoms. I don't like having like chest pains. I don't like feeling like, I don't like my throat getting fucked up. I don't want to have, esophageal cancer at age 35. All those things. So all those things together, if I can like get rid of my side effects and not, die, then I don't care about what I eat. It does not bother me. It does not bother me. I'd rather live a long, healthy life than eat bad food. I guess, yeah, Crash Bandicoots. Like, who else do you guys think would even be the character? We have 2 left. Like I said, what I can eat and what I can't eat surprise a lot of people. Because like you know how for most people like wheat bread is good? Well, for me, wheat bread is bad. White bread, the shitty processed white bread, that's actually better for me for like my condition. So it's really not about eating healthy. It's just about what has acid triggers or not. So it doesn't really make sense, honestly. Like, I can still have like sugary drinks. They just can't be carbonated, Sugar is fine. I can have like sugar. I can have Jell-O. I ate a big bowl of Jell-O the other day. Have they announced new fighters already? They have announced so many, but we have 2 left. After that, they're done forever. When it comes to Super Smash Bros., they have 2 fighters left in the DLC pass, and that's it. So we still have... I didn't know that I was being blocked by this whole thing. We still have 2 fighters left. So that's why I'm so confident that we're going to get another Super Smash Bros. Fighter. Thoughts on the new Mii costume? What do you mean by that? Yes, we have Inklings as... we have Inklings as a character, and we have the Squid Sisters as an assist trophy. Like, if somebody put a gun to my head and it was like, Zach, you can have any character in Smash, who would it be? Like, I would say Dante from Devil May Cry, but that's not going to happen because of Sephiroth. We already have a sword-wielding, gray-haired anime boy. So that's not going to happen. I really don't care. It's kind of sad to say, but like, Sakurai just spoiled me too much. I was able to get Min Min. We got Dude from Minecraft. We got Pyrrha, Mithra. Like, I can't complain. I got Bayonetta, like Joker from Persona. Like, I can't really ask for any more. Like, I'm so satisfied with all the Smash Bros. Characters, but we still have 2 left. Could you imagine, though, if, like, one fighter's announced? I don't know, who cares? Bomberman or whatever. That's not going to happen because he's a assist trophy. But what if the last fighter was Sakurai? What if the trailer for the last Smash Bros. Fighter just showed, like, Sakurai sitting there, and then he gets up, and then it, like, says, like, Sakurai's joined the battle. And then he just, like, gets in the game and starts whooping everybody's ass. I'd be pissed. I remember that was rumored back during the Game Awards. I can drink my drink now. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. Back during the Game Awards when Sephiroth was announced, nobody knew that it was going to be Sephiroth. And there was so much speculation. Everybody was like, it's going to be Crash Bandicoot. It's going to be Fortnite Jonesy. That's all I heard. All these big YouTubers were like, we have found leaks that Fortnite is going to be in Smash. And then everybody's like, that's stupid, that's stupid. Like, no, we have leaks. We have sources. Fortnite Jonesy is going to be announced today. And then so I went into that press conference like so pissed. I was like, it's going to be Crash Bandicoot. It's going to be, and I don't have anything against Crash. I didn't grow up with Crash Bandicoot, so that wasn't my thing. So I was like, I was expecting Fortnite characters. So I thought we were gonna get a Fortnite character and Fortnite music, and he was gonna do the dances and shit. So when I saw Sephiroth come down, I was like, I was like, fuck yes. I was like, yes, dude, it's a crazy edgy anime character. That's perfect. I was so happy. I thought we were gonna get normie shit. So when I saw Sephiroth in the sky, I was like, this is perfect. Perfection. I was so happy. I wonder if I could play my reaction on stream. Yeah, we'll see if I can play my reaction on stream. But honestly, like, I know you guys are putting jokes like Joker and shit like that, but like, honestly, somebody at E3 is gonna be announced for Smash. Who could it even be? Like, I really don't know. I'm trying to think of like what's popular right now, who's not represented in Smash. Like, I have no idea who we could even have. Like, I have no clue at all. Hold up though, let me just look up my video from the Milky Finishes. However, the sad news is, people were speculating. They're like, do you think that there's gonna be a Smash Pass 3? Because like there was Smash Pass 1, and then they added another one, and everybody's like, do you think there's gonna be a third one? Unfortunately, just a few days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago, Sakurai in an interview was asked about the future of Smash Bros. DLC, and he says that Smash Pass 2 is the end. So after these next two characters, that will be the end of this game, which is crazy because this has been a journey that started in 2018, and they've just continued to just do it, and I think it's really cool. Here's my Sephiroth reaction. I was pretty hyped because I love just... I'm not even a big Final Fantasy VII fan, like, honestly, but I thought we were going to get Fortnite characters, so I was, like, happy as shit. Alright, hold up. Yeah, that's the question, is, like, is it going to be third party, or is it going to be... Like, is it going to be a Nintendo character, a third party character? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's probably going to be Master Chief. I mean, I don't really want it to be Master Chief. Like, I don't want to make anybody upset. I'm not trying to offend any Halo fans, but it's just like, it feels like Halo isn't as big. Like, if Master Chief would have been announced in, like, Brawl, that'd be different. Because, like, Halo was, like, one of the biggest franchises in gaming at the time. I was never a Halo fan. I never really played that series. But, like, Halo and Call of Duty were huge. Like, they were unstoppable back then. And, like, Halo's kind of fallen from grace. It's not this huge AAA... Well, I mean, it is. But it's not, like... It's not one of the biggest series in gaming anymore. You know what I mean? Skyrim guy, dude? I'm so sick of Skyrim. I'd rather have Pepsi, man, dude. Alright, here's my reaction to Sephiroth, though, because I thought it was going to be a Fortnite guy, so I was so happy. Here's my reaction.
Together tonight to celebrate games. Everyone is here. Or at least I thought everyone was here.
Look at me. I was happy as hell.
Like we're still expecting someone else to arrive.
Is that a Smash Bros reference? He said everyone is here. What? Yo, this is gonna... Yeah, let's go right off the bat. Smash Bros, what the... Who the fuck is it? Shut up. Hideo Kojima? Rosalina? Dude, what the fuck? Sora? Who's it gonna be, dude? Don't be Fortnite. Don't be fucking Fortnite.
Don't be Fortnite. That's what I literally said. Don't be Fortnite.
This is it. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Hold the fuck on, everybody. This is it. The moment we've been waiting for. What? Who is it, dude? Dante? Dante? Who the fuck? Sephiroth? What the fuck? Sephiroth, my boy?
Look at him.
Yo!
Look at when he stabs Mario. I gotta play that part.
Holy shit!
Look at my reaction when he kills Mario.
Fuck Fortnite.
And this is one of the best trailers ever, dude.
Sephiroth.
My reaction when he kills Mario is great.
Nobody expected this shit. Dude, Maximilian is shitting his fucking diaper. Maximilian is shitting his diaper. Now that was unexpected. Oh! That's better than Master Chief. For me, man.
That's better than Master Chief. I
The
said
one-winged angel.
I was so happy
Dude, we
that
get to
day.
hear
Look
his
how
theme
happy I
song
am.
in the fucking game now. We get One Winged Angel in the game. I'm so fucking happy with this, man. Look at his sword, it's like the size of the planet. Everyone's like, why isn't there enough Final Fantasy music in Smash? That's why, dude, fighting Bayonetta. He killed Mario. Oh my god, that's brutal as fuck. He just, holy shit.
So yeah, no, that's, you guys get the gist of it. Point is, I was really happy, and I pretty much echoed all those sentiments in I echoed all those sentiments that I was just talking about. I was like, please don't be Fortnite. And I was like, this is better than Master Chief. So I was happy. But the point is, we're going to get another Smash character at E3. You'd never seen that trailer where he stabs Mario, but then it's just through his overalls? Annoying dog. I don't really, I mean, the only things I don't want it to be, like, I might not like Crash that much. I just don't really want Fortnite or Halo. If Crash Bandicoot, that fits. Crash Bandicoot, people grew up with that. They love them. That's a big, huge, Activision property. That's totally cool. That's totally cool. I mean, it's cool no matter what. I'm not gonna like protest Nintendo because they put Fortnite in the game. I will be happy with literally almost anybody. I just don't really want Master Chief or Fortnite guy. Crash is totally fine. Spyro, totally fine. Let those people be happy. But I don't think, people were like Doom guy. I mean, maybe, I know Doom kind of grew up on like, that didn't grow up, but like Doom was on a lot of Nintendo stuff back in the 90s. Glover, nobody even remembers who the hell Glover is. But, not even the Glover developers. They were supposed to make a Glover 2, and that shit got canceled because the first one sold so bad. But yeah, I guess we can move on from Super Smash Brothers. But again, if you guys are just tuning in and wondering what we're doing, we are making a wish list of things that we want to see at Nintendo's E3. Also, to make it more fun, we're saying whatever we want, but we're putting a number from 1 to 5 on how likely we think it is. 5 being like, this is definitely going to happen, or 1 being like, this probably is not going to happen. But if you guys do not know, Nintendo just announced that on Tuesday, June 15th, at 11 a.m. Central Time, they will be doing a 40-minute direct followed by a 3-hour Treehouse presentation. The Treehouse stuff is cool. Don't get really hype about that. Treehouse is where they kind of like slowly talk about games and play them. But those 40 minutes is going to be the big, like, buckle up, what's his name? Who's that? Michael Bay. It's going to be a buckle up Michael Bay explosion fest for Nintendo fans. It's like Christmas. If you're a Nintendo fan, June 15th is going to be your Christmas morning. Wake up, get your cookies that you left out for Miyamoto under the tree, eat that shit, sit down and open your gifts because that's what we're going to be doing at 11 a.m. Tuesday morning. Nintendo's going to be blasting the roof off the house. I will be covering other E3 stuff. I'll be covering, Bethesda, Microsoft, Ubisoft, but we all know the grand finale is Nintendo for me. Look at what I stream. Look at my channel. I love Nintendo, guys. Leon, I'd be so happy with Leon. Leon Scott Kennedy. Let's put the music back on. Background music back on. What about this? Much better. All right, so I put a 5 next to Smash Bros. Characters because Sakurai, what's up, Marco? We're talking about E3 hype. Santa's coming. Shigeru Miyamoto is going to be flying his sleigh over our house in about a week and a half here. So we've been good boys and girls. I think it's time that we make our list. Yo, what's up, GMD? We are making our list. We've been good all year. We haven't done any crimes, and we're here to make our list, send it, and hopefully Miyamoto and Aonuma and all the amazing people at Nintendo answer our prayers and give us one hell of a fucking 40-minute direct. So they should port the Kingdom Hearts games to Switch. Yes, I agree, Charlations. That would be great. But right now, we're just keeping the discussion to Smash Bros. We haven't moved on yet. Just if you guys are tuning in, just to recap, we're saying whatever we want out of E3. but we're also putting a number from 1 to 5 on how likely it's going to be. 1 being, it's probably not going to happen, even though I want it to. 5 being like, this is probably going to happen. So we put a 5 next to new Smash character because there's only 2 fighters left, and Sakurai said that all DLC is on track to release by the end of this year. He says by December 2021, all DLC will be done. Nope, he said that there is no third pass. DLC Pack 2 is the end of Smash Ultimate. That's his grand finale. There is no more. That's where Smash Bros. Ultimate will end. That will be the definitive ending. So yeah, he says as of right now, with the way the development is going, by December all characters will be released. Like, you can play them. So we are definitely at least getting 1, if not 2 characters announced at E3, because there's 2 left. So I think a 5 is definitely likely. Nintendo knows that Smash Bros. Brings the hype. Every time a Smash Bros. Character comes out, it makes waves. I would not be surprised if they open with a Smash character. Honestly, I would not be surprised if the very first thing we see of that Direct is the Smash symbol and a new trailer. They almost always open with a Smash character the past few years. But like we were saying, Marco, I'm okay with literally anybody besides Fortnite, Jonesy, and Master Chief. That's me. You know, I know some people like Master Chief. As long as it's not Fortnite, Jonesy, or Master Chief, I will not complain. I don't care if it's Eggman. If it's Eggman, totally fine. I will not bitch. Just no Fortnite, no Master Chief. I don't care if it's... I'm not a big Crash Bandicoot fan. If it's Crash, Spyro, I do not care. I don't even give a shit if it's Bendy and the Ink Machine, dude. I don't care. You know, I've gotten every character I wanted. I got Pyrrha and Mithra. I got Min Min. I got Joker from Persona. I got Bayonetta. I got, like, everything I wanted. So, Zero Suit Samus? Just naked Samus? Holy shit, mine. Yeah, I don't really like Crash Bandicoot. I didn't grow up with them, and when I tried to stream Crash Bandicoot with Andrew, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I know it shouldn't be compared to Mario, but I just kept comparing it to, like, 64 and Sunshine. I was like, this is not this great, dude. I didn't grow up on that shit, you know? Same with Spyro. I didn't grow up with it, but I'll take that. If somebody put a gun to my head and said, who would you rather have in Smash, Crash Bandicoot or Fortnite Jonesy? Oh, Crash any day. Give me Crash Bandicoot. Just, I don't want Fortnite Jonesy, dude. I don't want that shit. It would actually make Smash Bros. A worse game. I feel like Smash Bros. Would be worse if we had now a Fortnite level and Fortnite character. Because then he would do the dances, they do like the fucking cringe, and I don't want that shit in my game, man. I know that's how some people felt about Minecraft, but I like Minecraft. I think Steve and Creeper and all that shit's fun. I think that's cool. I just don't like Fortnite, man. I'll take Roblox Ufio? Dude, imagine if Ufio and Mario get to fight canonically. I'll take Roblox. I think Roblox is unironically way better than Fortnite. Oh, absolutely. I'll take Roblox Ufio any day. He goes, oof. Oh, hell yeah. I would not bitch at all. I don't hate Minecraft at all. Before we move on topics, though, anybody else have any ideas, honestly, jokes aside, who we think the next Smash fighter might be? Honestly, I literally can't think of anybody but Crash. Like, I can't think of anybody else. Yeah, I agree, Septile. We still have 2 characters left. Yeah, the only thing, Charlations, is so many people wanted Sora from Kingdom Hearts, but they think now that we got Sephiroth, which is also a Square Enix character, that we're not going to get Sora anymore. Although I think that's silly because, again, it's just different. You know, he would have the Keyblade, he would have... you know what? I'm going to put that. I actually want Sora in Smash, and not even because I want Sora in Smash, but that means, think about it, chat, if we get Sora in Smash, that means we get a Kingdom Hearts level and Kingdom Hearts music. Imagine if we had Simple and Clean in Smash Bros. It's like, simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Like, imagine that song, or like, my sanctuary. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, that would be perfect. I would love it. Monokuma, that's never gonna happen. If Monokuma's happening, it's gonna be a Mii fighter outfit. Let's be real. Which I'd be fine with. if Monokuma was gonna be added, it would be a Mii fighter, like just a Mii helmet or some shit. Yeah, I'd be happy with Sora. I would not complain at all if Sora was a main character. But everybody was just like, well, Sephiroth is already a Square Enix character, so. Danganronpa music? Yeah, there's no way. Danganronpa is just not popular enough. You know how many people would be like, what the fuck is this? I guess people were like that with like Banjo-Kazooie. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure Danganronpa sold as many copies as like Banjo-Kazooie. I don't think Sora's lame. I think the Keyblade and Echo Fight Roxas is an Echo Fighter, dude. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool, actually. But I'm gonna put that. Hold up. How do I tip this? I'm gonna put the character in brackets. The only people I think are possible, well, anything is possible. Sora, Crash, or Master Chief. Even though I don't want Master Chief or Crash, I think these are the most likely. I literally can't think of anybody else. I don't think Doom Guy's that likely. I'll put him in there. I'll put him in there. Moving on, chat. Moving on. Let's get off the topic of Super Smash Bros, shall we? I before E and Chief. It's fine. Master Chief. Fine. Damn it. There. Comma. Doom Guy, Master Chief, one for sure. You really think with 2 characters left, one for sure is getting in? You want to make a channel points bet out of it? Let's make this a little smaller. Alright, chat. Let's move off the topic of Smash Bros. We talked about Smash Bros. Long enough. Okay. What? Let's not talk about Zelda at all. Let's ban Zelda for a while. Let's not talk about Zelda right now. Let's move Zelda a little bit later. Anything that's not Smash Bros. Or Zelda, what do you guys want? We're gonna save Zelda for a little bit because I have a lot to talk about. Anything that's literally anything besides Zelda, it could be Mario, Donkey Kong, Metroid, whatever. What do you think is going to be shown off? An anime game? Maybe. You think a Switch Pro? Okay. Okay, that's a good one, Marco. That's a good one. I think it's about time. Dude, people have been asking for that for, like, since the Switch came out. Hold up. Now you guys are going too fast. Now you guys are on a roll. P5 on Switch, I think, is very likely. I know I say that every single Direct. But I think Persona 5 on Switch could easily happen now. Strikers has been selling a lot. Persona 5 Royals sales have gone down because it's come and gone. It's time to revitalize Persona. Honestly, for me, I would like to get a Persona 3, 4, 5 collection. That's never going to happen, sadly. But Persona 3, 4, and 5 would be so good. Persona 3, 4, 5 in a pack would be so good. But I think, let's put how likely it is. 3. I think it's not super confirmed. Let's slow down a bit. You guys are going too fast now. It's not super confirmed, but I don't think it's unlikely. I think 3 is good. Because like I said, 5 means it's definitely going to happen. 1 means it's probably not going to happen. Persona is my second favorite game series of all time. It goes Zelda, Persona, Resident Evil. I just don't talk about it much because I don't stream those games because they're so long. But Persona is actually my second favorite game series ever of all time. I love it. It's almost perfect to me. But Zelda is still number 1. And the series starts at 3, so 3 would be the perfect entry point. 4 is considered one of the best of all time, and then 5 is like the newest one, so. Alright, hold up. DoxP brings up something interesting. Yes, as chat may or may not be aware, This is actually, I know Zelda's 35th anniversary is kind of blasting past it, but, oh shoot, Vet, thanks for the resub. Thank you so much. Happy 6 months to you too. We're talking about E3 stuff. Thank you so much for the resub. Let me skip because there's going to be like 1,000 Jump Up Superstars songs. I can't believe how much music is in the Smash Bros. Thing. Okay. I know. Hold up. Right now, if you're just tuning in, Vet, E3's coming up. We are talking about what we want on our wish list for E3. Nintendo's E3. It's going to be a 40-minute presentation, and they're going to be revealing new games and then new details about existing games. So the sky's the limit. It's time to get hype. It's time to ask what we want for. We're saving Zelda for the end, but we're talking about anything not Zelda related that we want right now. But DocsP brings up a good point. I know everybody knows it's Zelda's 35th anniversary because of my channel, but a lot of people don't know it's actually Donkey Kong's 40th anniversary. This is actually 40 years of Donkey Kong. Or is it 35? No, it's 40. I don't know. 40 years of Donkey Kong? Something like that. It's a big anniversary for Donkey Kong. So I think that we might actually get some... I think we might actually get some Donkey Kong stuff. Now, there's two things to talk about. Number one. This is an idea that I've had and many other like YouTubers and stuff have talked about. How do you guys feel? How likely do you think that to celebrate Donkey Kong, we would get a like Donkey Kong 35, like how we did for Mario 35? You know, like what if it's like Donkey Kong Battle Royale, whoever survives wins? How likely do you guys think that we're gonna get a Donkey Kong 35, a DK 35? Donkey Kong's not that big. True, but it wouldn't be that much effort. Okay. But there is a rumor that's been going around, though. Now, think about this. Now, this would be a big deal. Think about this. There's a rumor going on that the team that made Super Mario Odyssey is working on a Donkey Kong game. And it would be a 3D, like, open Donkey Kong game. Like, that would be kind of cool. And they said that the team thought of it because the first level they created for Odyssey was New Donk City. So, people are saying that there might be a Super Mario Odyssey sequel. It wouldn't be like Donkey Kong 64 because DK64 was made by Rare, and Rare is no longer, you know, owned by Nintendo. But it would be a 3D open world Donkey Kong game by the same creators of Mario Odyssey. How likely do you guys think that is? Pokemon's 25th, DK's 40th. Thank you, Charlations. I couldn't remember. Yeah, it's like, he's the leader of the... We're actually listening to Donkey Kong music, too. Okay. New 3D DK game. I think it's just as likely as Persona 5 on Switch. I think that's just as likely as Persona 5 on Switch. Yeah, oh man, imagine if Pauline is in there, dude. What if... Holy shit, chat. I think that's a 3 because, what if that's the reason why we never got Mario Odyssey 2? Because everybody was like, oh, Mario Odyssey 2 is going to happen, or Mario Odyssey is going to get some DLC. Mario Odyssey was the #1 selling 3D Mario game ever. It was the #1 selling 3D Mario game of all time. Sold more than 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. Hold up. And the fact that we didn't get any DLC, yet we got DLC for Smash, Mario Kart, Breath of the Wild. We got DLC for Pokemon. We got DLC for all of Nintendo's big series besides Mario Odyssey. But what if the reason why we didn't get DLC is because the team for the past 4 years now has been working on the Donkey Kong sequel? What if Mario and Donkey Kong are both playable? I don't know. It could be really cool. Like, what if you do some levels as Donkey Kong, some levels as Mario? Yeah. I think it's pretty likely because it has now been Mario Odyssey came out 4 years ago almost. It's been about 3.5 years, but if it comes out in fall, it'll be 4 years. What has the Odyssey team been working on? Because it hasn't been DLC. What has the Super Mario Odyssey team been working on? I think it might be the secret Donkey Kong game. Well, it seems like ever since Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey hit the scene and became critical successes, 3D games are becoming pretty popular. And there's another rumor going around about another Nintendo character that might be getting a brand new game that's going to be a 3D one for the first time ever. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? There's another rumor about a big game by a team that has been hinting at something. This team has said, we're ready for the next evolution. Yes, you called it, Charlations. It has now been 3 years since Kirby Star Allies released, and the creators of Kirby have said that they're working hard on what they think is going to be the next evolution of Kirby games. So, do you guys think that we could get a 3D open world Kirby platformer? That would be big. The transformations, that would actually get me hype. Maybe along the same like lines of like Kirby Air Ride, but like a platformer. I think literally the Kirby team has been like tweeting out that like they're hard at work on something big. We know something's got to happen eventually. Kirby. What's up, Ludwig? We're talking about E3 wish list 3D Kirby game. I think that's just as likely as Donkey Kong. Because this actually, I'm going to give it a 4. Because I think it's more likely than Donkey Kong. Because the Donkey Kong game is just rumored. But the Kirby game has actually been like tweeted and hinted at by their creators. We just don't know if it's going to be 3D. I would say 3 for a 3D Kirby game, but a 4 for any Kirby game. We're due for a new Kirby game. It's been about 3 years since the newest Kirby game, and they usually make one every 2 to 3 years. We're due. Alright, chat. I'm not sure how many of you guys are Metroid fans. Let's just get this one out of the way. Whoops. Metroid Prime 4. How likely do you think it is that we're going to see it? Later, Marco. How likely do you guys think it is that we're going to see Metroid Prime 4? No fucking chance? I'll say 1. -10. Okay. Okay, just wanted to get that out of there. I mean, it is... You think it's likely? Septal, let me just ask you this. Why do you think it's likely that we're going to see Metroid Prime 4? I want to be as optimistic as you. If you guys don't know, I'm not even that big of a Metroid fan. I've actually never beaten a Metroid game in my life. But why am I excited for Metroid Prime 4? I'll tell you. Because I keep up on a lot of stuff with Metroid. Nintendo has been hiring a lot of people to work on Metroid Prime 4. And a lot of big name, huge name people. Nintendo has literally been paying a shit ton of money to hire people that have worked on the new God of War game, people that have worked on the best Call of Duty games, people that have worked on Red Dead Redemption 2. Multiple staff members that worked on Red Dead Redemption 2 have been hired on. There are huge freaking names here. Again, God of War, Red Dead Redemption 2, Call of Duty 4. Like, these people worked on huge, critically acclaimed games, and Nintendo and Retro Studios are paying a shit ton of money to hire these people. That's a big deal. If they're putting this much money, yes, Septile, they're former Rockstar employees, people that left after the development of Red Dead Redemption 2 because of the crunch thing. But yes, ex-employees from Treyarch, ex-employees from Rockstar, and ex-employees from Sony Santa Monica. Huge, all of those games. Call of Duty 4, World at War, God of War, and Red Dead Redemption 2 are all games that have scored 9 out of 10s or higher. 9 out of 10s or 10 out of 10s. Multiple of those games have won Game of the Year awards. And all of these people are getting hired to work on Prime 4. That's a big deal. Like, Nintendo obviously wants this game to be a success. So, I'm actually excited. I'm not even a Metroid fan, but I think Nintendo's going balls to the wall with this damn game. Portal 1 and 2, that is possible. I'll put it as a 2. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It'd be random as hell, but weirder things have happened. Portal 1 and 2, I think I would give that a 2. More likely than Metroid. An Apex Legend fighter, that's never gonna happen. Hell no. Hell no. If one of those games is getting a rep, it's gonna be Fortnite. Hell no, they'd skip to Apex. There's more of a chance that we'd get an Overwatch character. Alright, anything else on this list? You guys were talking pretty fast. Did I skip anything to talk about? What else? Anything not Smash Bros. Or Zelda related. Literally anything. What else do you guys think? No Zelda. We're saving Zelda for the end. Because I have a lot to talk about Zelda. I have a lot of interesting things about Zelda. Switch Pro? Okay. I am actually going to put 2. And you guys might be like, Zach, why? Oh, whoops, Switch Pro. Why so low? Nintendo has, in their history, Nintendo has never, ever, ever revealed a console at E3. They always reveal consoles as their own events. So the 3DS, the Wii U, the Wii, the Switch, they've never revealed it. But there's a first time for everything, right, Charlations? There's literally a first time for everything. They could surprise us. Nobody knows. Yeah, Ludwig, but listen to this. The last Direct that we had also said that this Direct is going to focus on titles that are going to be releasing in 2021. And we saw Splatoon 3. We saw the teaser for Breath of the Wild. We saw all that shit. So, just because it's going to focus on stuff, they could tease it. I'm putting it as a 2. I'm not going to say it's impossible. Yeah, possible but not likely. I think 2 is perfect. 2 is perfect for possible but not likely. How about this, chat? This is something we talk about almost every Direct. Let me zoom in a little bit more. This is something we talk about almost every Direct. If you guys have a Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Online, you guys might know, some of you guys forget about it, but what about the NES and the SNES Classics? Do you think we're going to get another Virtual Console Classics? Either Game Boy, or if we're really lucky, N64. Do you think Nintendo will give us N64 Classics? That would be huge. That would be a mic drop moment. We have Nintendo, we have Super Nintendo. What do you guys think? I think if they are going to add it, it would be Game Boy. Which would be okay. I mean, you get Mario Land and Mario Land 2, you get Link's Awakening DX for free. What's up, Hot Dog Gamer? Why do you lips touch when you say separate, but when you say together, they don't touch? I don't know. Ask Jesus. I'm going to put Game Boy games as a 3. Oops. The Game Boy Classics as a 3. And N64 Classics as a 2. Yeah, mine, but what if that's the reason why they made Super Mario 3D All-Stars limited? What if the reason that they made it a limited release is because they knew that eventually they were going to add N64 Classics and that would devalue the price of it, then people would get mad. They do go hard against emulators, but that's probably because they want that as their service themselves. They use emulators for NES and Super Nintendo, so I wouldn't think that. But imagine, if we got N64, that means we would get Mario Party 1, 2, 3, Mario Kart 64, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Smash Bros 64. We get so many games. Literally, if their entire E3 sucked, but they announced that we were getting N64 classics, that would make their E3 awesome to me. It's that big of a deal to me. There's so many awesome games to be able to play on the Switch. I mean, I'm giving it a 2, so I don't think it's very likely. New Pokemon Arceus trailer. I think that's a lot more likely now because they announced that the release date is going to be in January of next year. So yeah, the game is apparently less than a year away. So new Arceus trailer. However, I don't have too much hype for that game because when they revealed it, it looked rough. And, like, that was only, what, 3 months ago? How much better can the game look in 3 months? I don't know. I'm not too, I'm going to say a 4. Super Mario Odyssey 2. This is how I think of it. We're either getting the new Donkey Kong game or Odyssey 2. I think they're just as likely. If one comes out, then the other one's probably not going to come out. I'm going to keep Odyssey 2 in the category of the new Donkey Kong game. Yeah. I want the game to be good, but that game honestly should not release until, like, July of next year. If I want hope for that game, July of 2022 would make me comfortable. January of 2022, less than a year away? I don't know, man. I mean, how much better can they make it in 8 months? 8 months when the game comes out? That means that game comes out in 8 months. Like, how much better can they make it look? I mean, we need to see some more shit. I think they should delay that damn game. Diamond and Pearl remakes are coming out in November. Pokemon fans don't need 2 huge games coming out within 3 months of each other. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that. I don't understand. Pikmin 4? I don't think that's very likely, but I'll put it in there. Pikmin 4, I'll put it about a 2. All right. Any other things on the wish list before we move on to Zelda news? Any other things on this wish list before we move on to Zelda news? I don't think it's very likely, but I would love to see Mario Kart 9. Switch has not had a brand new Mario Kart game. We have not had a new Mario Kart game since 2014, which is... Or 15? When did Mario Kart 8 come out? 2014, 2015? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's 2014, right? 7 years? Okay, so it's 2015, 16? Whatever. Yeah. It has been 7 years since the last Mario Kart game. But, unfortunately, Mario Kart 8 just keeps selling. Every month, Mario Kart 8 is one of the highest selling games of all time. Not even just Nintendo games. Mario Kart 8 is outselling new games on, like, PS5, dude. It, like, sold just under the same amount as Spider-Man Miles Morales just a few months ago. What the hell? So, Nintendo has, like, no reason to make Mario Kart 9 because we just keep freaking getting... Mario Kart 8 just keeps selling gangbusters, so... I'm going to put that as a 1. All right. This list is getting pretty big, chat. I'm going to keep this list so that once E3 is done, we'll see how much we got right. Any other guesses before we move on to Zelda? Any other guesses before we move on to Zelda? I'm actually going to remove some of these spaces here because the list is just getting too long. I love Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii actually might be my favorite one. I do like Mario Kart 8 a lot, but I think Mario Kart Wii might be my favorite Mario Kart game ever. Whoops. There we go. Now the list is more concise. Yeah, that is possible, Ludwig, because the new Nintendo president, I forget his name, but the current Nintendo president did say that in the future he does want to focus on new IPs. He doesn't want Nintendo to be a company that relies on nostalgia and old IPs, and he says he wants to keep creating new and innovative things. Hold up, though. How likely do you guys think it is, out of 1 to 5, that we're going to see Splatoon 3 stuff? I think that we actually are, because we still need to see who the new idols are. That's a big deal for me, because I remember they revealed Splatoon 2, then a few months later there was another trailer that showed Pearl and Marina. So I think that we're going to see, I'm going to actually say 4. I'm going to actually say 4 for Splatoon 3. I think it's pretty likely. I think they're going to show off, like, the story mode. They're going to show off, like, maybe there's going to be a Battle Royale mode. And then I think they're going to show off the new idols. It comes out, just says 2022. Sometime next year. But, that was Nintendo's final announcement last time. I think we might get a follow-up. Even if it's just a short thing, they barely showed much off of it. So, I don't know. I think that's super likely. Anything Fire Emblem related? How long has it been since Three Houses came out? How long has it been since Fire Emblem Three Houses? If we do get a new Fire Emblem, it'll probably be a remake. So I'm actually going to put remake. Because it seems like the Fire Emblem team kind of flip-flops. They do new game remake, new game remake. Like, they remade Shadows of Valentia. They remade some, like, Fire Emblem 2 or something. Wow, that's 2 years. I think 2 years, they have 2 different teams. One that works on the new games, that partners with Koei Tecmo. And then Intelligent Systems also works on remakes. So they have 2 separate teams for Fire Emblem. I think that we might get a new Fire Emblem, like a remake of one of the older ones. I think that's a 3. I think that's pretty likely. You know? Resident Evil remakes? True, but I don't know if they'd be on Switch. Switch can't run RE2 or RE3, and they definitely can't run Resident Evil 8. But Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, and the Revelation series is already on Switch. However, there were rumors that Capcom was working on a Revelations 3 that was going to be a Switch exclusive. So, like a Final Fantasy. Don't they already have that, though? I thought like 4, 7, 8, 6, they're already all on Switch. New Resident Evil. Put 2. I know that nobody here besides me and Depri care, and I don't even think Depri's watching. But does anybody think that we're going to see Bayonetta 3? I love that series. Is there anybody else out there that thinks we might see Bayo 3? Ludwig, do you want to see Bayo 3? Are you a I know like I'm like the only Bayonetta fan. But do you think we're going to see Bayonetta 3? It's been really long, dude. It's been such a long time. It's been as long as Breath of the Wild 2 in terms of when it was announced till now. I'm going to put it. I don't think it's impossible. Bayo 3. But I'll put it as a 2. Yeah, I'll put it as a 3. It's more likely than, like, Metroid. This is a long list. None of this shit's gonna be on here. We're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch E3, Nintendo's E3, and it's gonna be like, here's a new Puyo Puyo Tetris. Here's an update to Animal Crossing where you can now like take selfies. And then we're gonna get I don't know. I don't think Dante for Smash because Sephiroth, you know. I don't think they're gonna put in another gray-haired, sword-wielding anime character. I just don't think. I'd love Dante in there, of course. I just don't think it's possible. Dante was my #1 most wanted pick, but after Sephiroth, I don't think it's very likely anymore. Bingo cards? That'd be interesting. I might do that. I might make a bingo card. Well, I'm going to keep this list so we can go back to it after E3. Anything else before we move on to Zelda? Anything else before we move on to Zelda? Because I think this is a pretty good list. I mean, I think that covered it too. I mean, new Smash Fighter is the most confirmed thing. If somebody put a gun to my head and said, Zach, you have to bet your life on which of these things is actually going to happen, I would bet my life on Smash Fighter. Out of everything here, that's the most confident I am. Like, we have not gone a big Nintendo event without Smash news, like, in years. It's gonna happen. It's E3, all eyes are on Nintendo. There's gonna be a Smash Bros. Thing, and I'm almost confident that's how they're gonna start their conference. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Yeah, absolutely, Charlie. I'll finish it. But I'm gonna make the Zelda list. No, I guess make the Zelda list the same list. No, I'll do a separate list for Zelda. Elden Ring is a Switch exclusive. Hell, that's a 0. That's a 0. E3. Whoops. Well, okay, before we do the Zelda list, let's be pessimistic a little bit. Unsaved changes. Hold up. Sorry, I'm making a separate list for Zelda. Just give me a second. Let's be pessimistic for just a moment. What do you guys expect to see that you don't think is going to be that hype? Like, what's something that they're like, oh shit, they're probably going to talk about that, but I don't care about it? Like, what do you think, like, what do you think is likely to be shown off, but you wouldn't really be that excited? I'm going to make this red. There's got to be something. You don't really give a shit about new Animal Crossing stuff. Fair enough, fair enough. I do, because I really like that game. But, hold up. This is going to actually tie into Zelda a little bit. For Mario's 35th anniversary, we got Mario items in Animal Crossing. So I actually hope that we get Zelda items in Animal Crossing. So I hope that we get, like, Majora's Mask as a wearable thing. We can dress like Link. We can get, like, Navi. Maybe, like, the Master Sword and the pedestal as a furniture item. I would love to get Zelda furniture and customization options in Animal Crossing, just like how we got with Mario. Because Mario, we got the Mario outfits, the warp pipes, the power stars, the mushrooms, the fire flowers, all that shit. So I would actually, as an Animal Crossing fan, love to get Zelda items. I would love to get Zelda items to celebrate Zelda's 35th anniversary. But I'll put that on the Zelda list. You're not hyped about the Smash characters? Fair enough. I definitely am. What's something that Nintendo always talks about that I always hate? Shit. There's gotta be something. Every time I watch a Nintendo Direct, I always get hype, and then they start to talk about dumb shit, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. It's always like, there's always like some shitty third-party, like, online game that's running at like 5 frames or something. I always just block it out of my memory. I don't think we're going to see anything Pokemon because they're going to save that for the Treehouse. I think during the Treehouse we're going to see Pokemon gameplay for the new remakes. I don't think they're going to show a trailer during their 40-minute Direct. Yeah, updates about Nintendo Online. Good point. Good point. I kind of included that with the like getting the N64 online classics, but yeah, I'll put that. I'd say it's about a 3. Yeah, you really think that we're gonna see DC Superhero Girls again? If we see DC Superhero Girls again, then this E3 is gonna be cursed. That would be rough. Hey, I thought of something that some of you guys might not care about, but some of you guys might. It has been 5 years since we got a new WarioWare game, and I love those games. That's perfect Sunday stream material. I played WarioWare Touched, WarioWare Smooth Moves, WarioWare, like, you know, Twist and Turn. What about a new WarioWare game? It's been a long time. I like those games. The Switch is a perfect console for it. I'd say 2. No, screw it, I'll put 3. WarioWare DIY. Yeah, WarioWare DIY. One of these days I should stream some of those games, because I made a game based on CDI Link, Faces of Evil, where Link, like, blasts his brain out with a magnum. So we should play some of those. You think they would do, like, another Wii Sports type thing? That's so random, Docs P, but, like, it sounds so Nintendo. That sounds exactly like shit Nintendo would do. Like a Wii Sports for Switch, like, with an online mode. Something about Game Builder Garage. You think so? Doesn't that game come out, like, a week after E3? What could they show? Doesn't that, I thought that game releases like 1 week after E3. All right, I think we've talked long enough. We could come back to this in a second, but chat, it is now time for my personal favorite thing. The Legend of Zelda list. Now, this is the part where I'm going to get really hyped, but I'm also going to get disappointed as shit because I guarantee we're not going to see 90% of what we're hoping for. I think if we're lucky, we will get one Zelda-related thing this direct. Again, it's only 40 minutes long. We're probably only going to get one Zelda-related thing. But what is it going to be? Hold up. First things first, let's just start off with what I was talking about. Zelda items in Animal Crossing. Because they did a big one with Mario. I didn't want to have this capitalized. Zelda items in Animal Crossing. I think that would be honestly like a 4. That seems very likely to me. Alright, chat. How likely do you think it's going to be that they're going to show more Skyward Sword? Now, keep in mind, Skyward Sword is coming out a month, like, okay, Skyward Sword's coming out 3 weeks after E3. Skyward Sword's coming out 3 weeks after. Do you think they're going to even show any more? Why did this not show up? Hold up. Why did my stuff not show up? What the hell? Oops, I didn't put a 4 for that. Three. I don't think it's as likely. Why is it so big? Holy shit. Okay. The Zelda list. Yeah, I feel like we already know, like... I don't know. Actually, I'm going to lower that. I don't think we're going to see Skyward Sword, guys, because they already made that trailer talking about the amiibo stuff. So I'm going to put a 2, actually. They already did that trailer talking about, like, the Skyloft amiibo or the Loftwing amiibo. I don't think, like, some people think that there's going to be, like, a secret new dungeon. I don't think so, guys. Because Skyward Sword HD is not being made by another team. Like, it's not being made by Tantalus or Grezzo. I love Grezzo, by the way. Grezzo is amazing. As a Zelda fan, you guys should love Grezzo. They work on all the best Zelda remakes. They worked on the Link's Awakening remakes, and they worked on Miitopia remake. They are the best company for remaking Zelda Nintendo games. Grezzo is the best company for remaking Nintendo games, in my opinion. They make them all better. Their remake of Ocarina, Majora, Link's Awakening, and Miitopia have all been phenomenal, in my opinion. So I love Grezzo. But Skyward Sword is not being made by Tantalus or Grezzo. It's being made in-house. So it's actually being made by the Zelda team. So I really think it's just an afterthought. I think the Zelda team, like, they're having their interns work on that shit because there's no way they're going to be making exclusive dungeons and bosses and stuff because all of their hands on deck are going to be working on Breath of the Wild 2. I'm glad you liked it, Septile. Well, let's get the big one out of the way first, chat. Let's just get the big one out of the way. I see a lot of good things, but Breath of the Wild 2. What? 2. How likely do you guys think that we're getting a title and trailer for Breath of the Wild 2? Let's just get the elephant out of the room. How likely do you think it's going to be? You don't think it's that likely? People seem to be split on this. Some people say 100% it's going to be here, and a lot of people are saying I don't think they're going to show it. It seems to be 50-50 split. I am in the more optimistic camp. I think that this is the time. They have waited so long. By the time of E3, it will have been 2 years with no updates. 2 full years. That is longer than the entirety of Majora's Mask was even in development. And Breath of the Wild 2 was already in development for over a year when it was first shown off. So we're talking 3 years in reusing the engine and assets. I feel like it's got to be about time for an update. Maybe not anything extensive, not gameplay, but a title and another trailer. It's got to be time. It's Zelda's 35th anniversary. E3 is Nintendo's biggest event of the year. It's got to be here. It's got to be here. Also, what do you guys think about Wind Waker and what about Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on Switch? Do you guys think that they're going to do a 3D All-Stars type of bundle? Do you guys think that we're going to get them? Do you think they're going to be shown off or teased at this trailer? Zelda 35 would be cool, Tailspin. I agree. I would love to play, like, you go through the dungeons, last one to survive. I'll put that in there. I'll put Zelda 35. I'm going to say 3. Zelda 35. I think 2. Now, there's one other thing I want, like, okay, hold up. There's no way all of this is happening. If we're lucky, chat, we'll get 1. If we are insanely lucky, we'll get 2. But there is no way in hell we're getting any more than 2 of these things on this list. We will be lucky to get 1, and we will be, like, blessed to get 2. But while we're in the mood of wishing, there is another rumor I've been following. In an interview with Shigeru Miyamoto and Eiji Aonuma, and keep in mind, Grezzo said that they were working on development of 2 different games, okay? Grezzo was working on 2 different games. We found out that one of them was Miitopia Remake. But that means Grezzo has still been working on another game for the past 3 years that we do not know about. And just last year, in 2020, summer of 2020, Nintendo registered a trademark called Ocarina of Time HD. They registered the trademark Ocarina of Time HD. What do you guys think is likely that we will get a Grezzo remake of Ocarina of Time using the 3DS build, but at 1080p, 30 frames, even with new stuff added? Do you guys think that we would get... Ocarina was for the 3DS, but it was made by Grezzo. But Shigeru Miyamoto said that he would love in the future one day to see that remake be playable on a full-scale screen. Do you think that Nintendo would have approached Grezzo and said, no, that was not for the 3DS? Ocarina of Time on 3D came out in 2011, guys. 10 years ago. Ocarina of Time 3D is 10 years... The remake is 10 years old. Think about that. You want to feel old? The remake of Ocarina of Time is a decade old. Yes, the remake of Ocarina of Time is a decade old. 10 years. No. Ocarina of Time 3D came out in 2011 for Zelda's 25th anniversary. So for Zelda's 35th, could we get another version? I don't know. I'm going to put OOT HD 2, but it's not impossible. Yes, Charlations, thank you. That brings up a good point. However, this is going to kind of destroy my theory right now. Hold on, let me just shrink this a bit. For Zelda's 25th anniversary, we got Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time HD. Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time HD came out in the same year. So yeah, Ocarina of Time 3D and Skyward Sword came out in the exact same year. So, do you think it's possible that we would get Skyward Sword HD and Ocarina? I don't know. I don't think Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out this year. If we see it announced at E3 in a week and a half, it'll be a 2022 title. I have to believe. Breath of the Wild 2 has to be a 2022 title. But, again, for the 25th anniversary, we got 2 Zelda games in the same year. One remake, one new. So, getting 2 remakes is not impossible. Because they're not made by the same studio. Grezzo could have been working on this at the same time Nintendo was working on Skyward Sword HD. They could have both been in development at the same time. However, chat, that's where my list ends. When was the release date of Breath of the Wild 2? They never gave one. They showed it off in 2019 and just said it's in development. That's it. They never said a year. They never said. We have no idea. If it's this year, next year, 2023, God forbid, we have no idea. They did not tell us. They didn't even give us a title. We don't even have a title for the game. Everybody just keeps calling it Breath of the Wild 2, but that's not even the real name of the game. We don't even know. Anything else to put on the Zelda lists, chat, before we close this? I'll be saving these lists and then we'll be coming back. I'm sure after E3 we'll all be disappointed. People will be like, that sucked. This was shit. I can't believe they showed DC superhero girls for 40 minutes. That's a possible thing. I was hoping for Ocarina of Time, but people think that Grezzo's new game, because again, the whole reason we're talking about Grezzo is because they said they have 2 games in development. One was Miitopia Remake, and they usually work on remakes. And it's been about 2.5 years since Link's Awakening remake, so some people are saying that Grezzo's next game is going to be a remake of Oracle of Seasons and Ages, so I'm going to put that on the list. I'm hoping for Ocarina of Time, but they're also saying that a remake of Oracle of Seasons and Ages, because if you guys don't know, Oracle of Seasons and Ages is a direct sequel to Link's Awakening, so that would be a perfect follow-up, because the Link's Awakening remake did sell pretty well. So having a follow-up be a remake to Oracle of Seasons and Ages, which I think are really underrated, would be good. So, remake of Oracle games. I'll say that's about 2. How come it didn't show up? Oh, I put it up there. Remake of Oracle games. About as likely as Ocarina. They're good. I like Oracle of Seasons more, but some people like Oracle of Ages more. So it really comes down to the person. I like Oracle of Seasons a shit ton. Oracle of Ages I have some problems with, but some people, vice versa. Some people hate Seasons, love Ages. Maybe the third Oracle game. That would be up to Capcom, though. That would not be up to Nintendo. That would be up to Capcom if we got the other one. Thank you for saying that, Tailspin. So many people shit on the Link's Awakening remake because, like, I don't like the art style or there's performance issues. That's all well and good. I've played both the DX and stuff. No disrespect to the original, but for me personally, this is just my opinion. I consider this to be the definitive version of Link's Awakening. So many people hate it. They're like, I hate the art style. There's unnecessary changes. It takes the soul out of the original. I personally disagree. I think the remake is my favorite way to play Link's Awakening now. This is my definitive version of Link's Awakening. And the art style does not bother me. It was fun, concise, colorful as shit. Insanely colorful. The new music, I loved it. The dungeon builder sucked ass. I'll admit, as a Zelda fan, the dungeon builder with Dampé, I hated it. The Chalice dungeon or whatever the hell it was called, the chamber dungeons, that shit, I hated it. I thought that was boring as sin. But as a remake, I loved it. I loved it so much. This is my favorite way to play Link's Awakening. So, if they brought this level of quality to Oracle of Seasons and Ages, that would be sick. Oracle of Seasons and Ages remake would be awesome. I love the bosses in those games. I love the stories in those games. I love General Onyx. I love Varin. I love all those villains. Do I have my manga? Where are they at? Varin, hold on. I'm making a mess now, chat. Whoops. Here's my Oracle of Seasons manga. Alright? I read this after playing the games. So I would love this. I love these games. They're not my favorite Zelda games by any means, but I still love them. You know, we got Din. Din looks pretty cute. Got General Onyx. This is my Oracle of Seasons manga. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be very cool. Din's cute. I think it'd be cool. Like I said, I like Oracle of Seasons more, but Ages is still great. And with that, chat, I think that's it, right? Din is so cute, right? Well, do you know what Nehru looks like? Here, I'll show the Oracle of Ages manga. Make a mess, I don't care. What? I got Oracle of Seasons. I got Oracle of Ages manga as well. And where is Nehru? Nehru's pretty. I like Din more though. But I still like Nehru. But Nehru's cool. But I actually think Oracle of Ages has the better villain. I think Varin is better than General Nox. Varin's pretty nuts. She's cool. So I think this Ages has the better villain, but Seasons has the better companion, like Guardian. Yeah, chat. Now that we are all hyped up and we have set our expectations unrealistically high, I don't even know if you guys can hear me, but now that we've set our expectations unrealistically high, I'm sure we won't be disappointed at all, right, chat? Just to go over, let's go over both lists before we say goodbye to this. So, for Nintendo's, keep in mind, 40-minute press conference, we would like, as Nintendo fans, to see a new Smash Fighter, either Crash Bandicoot, Sora, Master Chief, or Doomguy. We would like to see Persona 5 on Switch. We would like a brand new 3D Donkey Kong game, a brand new 3D Kirby game, Metroid Prime 4, Portal 1 and 2 on Switch, a Switch Pro, Game Boy Classics added, N64 Classics added, new trailer for Pokemon Arceus, new trailer for Pikmin 4, Mario Kart 9 revealed, Splatoon 3 new trailer, new Fire Emblem remake announced, a new Resident Evil game announced, Bayonetta 3 shown off, Nintendo Online update, and a new WarioWare game. That's pretty reasonable, right, chat? That's within reason. Nintendo should give us all that, and if they even miss one thing on the list, I'll now hate them. And then for Zelda, forget about everything else. For just one series, we would also like to see Zelda items added to Animal Crossing, a new trailer for Skyward Sword, a remake of both Oracle games, Breath of the Wild 2 trailer and title, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess shown off on Switch. We would also like a Zelda 35 Battle Royale, and we want a full Ocarina of Time HD remake. That's not too much to ask, is it? That's not too much to ask, is it, chat, for E3? Come on, Nintendo, just do it. Easy.